From hotspots and hidden gems to lots of local flavor, it's your guide to LA the unscripted way from Marina Del Rey. Hello everyone and welcome to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin from the Warehouse Restaurant in Marina Del Rey, which is Spanish for Marina of the King. Right now, let's give you a royal tour of one of our newest and most favorite places to see in SoCal. Here's tonight's LA Revealed.
I think this is probably one of the most special bathrooms.
Oh my God, I love the
Jump on in.
tub. This is where I would spend all my time. I love it.
Hotel Covell is a 9-bedroom boutique hotel in the heart of Los Feliz. Well, it's special because I think that it is a hybrid between the traditional hotel model and maybe more of that Airbnb.
Oh my God, I love the color, I love the walls.
We added the wainscoting, that was not here.
Oh my God, and the light fixtures.
We have a back set of stairs, our own parking lot, so you can come and go as you please, whatever time, early, late, and you really don't, again, have to interact with anyone. What makes this, the design of these rooms so special is that this was an old apartment building, so when you walk in them, they don't feel like that sort of traditional hotel room. The design of the hotel rooms is very, very unique and special, all based off a fictional character named George Covell. So you follow him through the chapters of his life. There's 9 rooms, so each chapter is a different phase, whether he's married, single, living in New York, Paris, in his upbringing in rural Oklahoma, which is where I'm from. So chapter 1, where it all starts, is Oklahoma room. And that's probably my favorite, it's closest to my heart.
So this is chapter 1.
This is the Oklahoma room. This is
the origin story.
This is George Covell's humble upbringing in Deer Creek, Oklahoma, which is where I'm from.
Oh my God, I love that. It's so homey, but so cute and well done and so boutique-y.
The bar that is down below Hotel Covell is called Bar Covell, which was opened 4 years before I had the idea to do the hotel. So Covell is the main street that I grew up on in Oklahoma. We try to gift everyone at check-in their own sort of personalized wine bottles. We do have one of the best wine bars in America down below. So we sort of pick out a nice bottle of wine for each guest and we place that in the room with a little note to welcome you to your stay. So this is chapter 4.
Okay.
This is our largest suite.
Oh wow, this is so nice.
I graduated from Cal Arts and I moved down here and I was a bartender at a very, very popular restaurant called Cafe Stella. I think I opened Covell for $120,000, $140,000, which is pretty unheard of to open anything in LA for so cheap. And I rolled that into L&E Oyster Bar. And then I opened a couple a year for the next decade. And so now I sit at about 12 that I'm a partner in. And I've been very blessed and very fortunate that people really respond to the things that we're doing. But we put a huge emphasis on customer service and being authentic and creating wonderful, wonderful guest experiences. And I think that that's how we've made our success.
Oh my God, I love
Thank
this.
you.
It's so spacious and like you said, it's like an apartment.
Yeah, it's like 900 square feet.
I love that.
This was like that after he had made it as a successful writer. So this is a bit of traveling around the world, hence the sort of Moroccan vibe. I think that if I could tell you to stick to one thing that will get you through the end is that stay true to your vision and your idea. Try to be authentic and honest and true to it. And if you do that, I believe people will respond.
You know, one of the great things about Marina Del Rey is the energy you really feel in the air. Just staying here is another great way to live local, but you can also do this.
The Aquarium of the Pacific is a great place to come if you already love nature or if you don't know very much about nature. We offer transformative experiences. You get to be up close and personal with our animals through the glass or through touch experiences, moon jellies, sea stars, rays.
They hate me.
The Aquarium of the Pacific is located in Long Beach. We feature all the different kinds of animals and plants that you could find in the Pacific Ocean, either from the coast of California all the way out to the islands of Palau.
So you know what's amazing here, you guys, is you can actually get so close to these fish.
One of our signature exhibits you see right when you walk through the front door is the Blue Cavern. Now this mimics a location off of Catalina. So we have 3 stories of glass so that you can see these giant kelp strands and the giant sea bass.
Like, I just can't stop staring at them. Oh my God, you are so cool.
They are very impressive.
So we are at our sea otter habitat right now, where we have all of our non-releasable southern sea otters on display for folks to learn about, engage with, and we're here to teach you how cool sea otters are so that you can learn to help protect them in the future.
The southern sea otters don't really have a craving for fish.
So part of your program here is to re-release some otters. Can you talk about that?
In 2001, Monterey Bay Aquarium started the Sea Otter Surrogacy Program. In 2023, we were issued our permit to be a partner of this program, where we are pairing stranded orphaned pups with adult females, allowing them to raise those pups behind the scenes. So the mom is teaching them grooming, foraging, socialization, and once that pup is big enough and ready to know all of those skills, it will get re-released back into the ocean.
Right now we are in our neighbors section of our amphibian gallery, and so these animals represent animals you'd find here in California and also as far south as Mexico. So we have some toads here, we have actually axolotls as well, and they have become one of the most popular animals here at the aquarium seemingly overnight.
Talk to me about your conservancy.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So with our mountain yellow-legged frogs, that is a species that is considered endangered here in California. Our part is actually called head starting, which means that we take tadpoles that were either salvaged from a wildfire or animals that were bred at another zoo or an aquarium, and we raise them until they're frogs, and at that point they're ready to release.
Okay, I'm here with Axel, and I would say, Axel, you're one of the, almost like the mascots of the Aquarium of the Pacific.
Oh yeah, especially here in our new exhibit, Frogs Facing a Changing World.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, where it's all about amphibians, just like me.
We do a lot of different programs to help particularly the animals that are threatened and endangered off of California's coast. Conservation of our animals and plants here in Southern California and across the world is a collective action responsibility, which means that you and the person sitting next to you and your grandchildren all have the ability to shape what our future is, and we want to work together to make sure that future is as sustainable as possible.
Want to put your purchasing power to good use in the City of Angels? Here's how to think big, but shop small.
You guys are helping women obviously find great things to wear, but also making them feel empowered and beautiful when they walk out of the store.
Heart Boutique is a place where women come to feel seen, heard, and to feel as though they're building a relationship of trust so we can better service them. We're about to celebrate our 6-year anniversary, and we couldn't be more thrilled. It started in my garage in West Hills, where women used to come and shop, and there was born the dream. I rolled my racks in for about 3 or 4 years into other businesses as a pop-up. We are in the most beautiful shopping center at Shops at Westlake Village. It's spacious, it's open, and the heart of the community here has really wrapped their arms around us. What we do really well here is we provide clothing for real women's bodies. I feel like it is a niche that is sometimes missed in the women in our age group. We want draping, we want flow, we want ruching, we want spandex, we want bra coverage. We want things that maybe the younger girls don't. What we do really well with is denim, for sure. That is probably a hot spot for us. So over here, we have a collection from a company called Liverpool. They're fashion forward, but they're designed for real women's bodies. So it's not junior sizing. We do amazing with blazers. We have some companies that are doing some amazing recyclable, sustainable things with their poly blazers that are like we cannot keep them in stock, no matter what color. Jasmine, if you pop this piece on, you will see why it is so loved. The fabric does not wrinkle. It gives, it moves and grooves, and it is so stinking cute.
I am jumping for joy over this jumpsuit.
I have the Rockstar staff. I couldn't be here without them. It is a family business. My sister, Shanda, has been by my side the entire time. So she suggested that we start carrying some gifts and some home goods.
How many times have you been asked about someone buying the shampoo?
Quite a few. My sister found this metal piece. It was $10 at another store that was closing down. So she took a picture and she said, I think I can do something with this. And I said, get it. And this is what she created.
How does it feel working with your sister?
Oh, I mean, really, what a joy. I get to support her in a dream. It's wonderful to be like the wind, to be cliche, but the wind behind her and beyond her wings. And I love that. I love that I can be in that role for her.
We've got a lot more shows, so come back after the break for more LA Unscripted. Welcome back to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin from the Warehouse Restaurant in Marina Del Rey. Okay, here's a little in the know about this restaurant. It first opened its doors in 1969, and it's filled with old wine and whiskey barrels, shipping crates, fishing net, and real lumber from abandoned shipyards in SoCal. Cool, right? All right, now let's get you in the know about another fun spot.
Drifting is one of the fastest growing motorsports in the world, and Formula Drift right here in Long Beach is the leading series.
Drifting as like a professional organized sport is essentially the highest level of car control. You know, it's 4 wheels, an engine, and a tire, and the drift cars are built specifically for the exercises that go on course here, which is basically driving as close to out of control as possible, breaking traction with the car and the tires, essentially doing battle against another competitor that you happen to meet in an NCAA style type bracket. The history of drifting is one of the most fascinating ones. The very first concept of drifting actually came about in formula cars in like the early 1900s. It was just by the nature of what was happening as inertia is pushing you one way and the traction wants to brake. People are like overcorrecting to try to keep the car moving forward. When it became a formalized sport about 30 years ago, it had its impetus in Japan, and then we had the opportunity to kind of like bring it over here. 2004 we did that, and then Formula Drift was created off of the back of that. One more time. Formula Drift is like the pinnacle of drifting competition within the United States. We're kind of like the NASCAR for this sport. Travel around, circus, you kind of see the whole deal. And we have a championship that basically concludes after 8 rounds. Japan is where the sport started, so to speak. But Long Beach, I think, probably has the closest tie to drifting than any other city in America.
Drifting is such an undescribable feeling. It is literally like controlling the uncontrollable. Hi guys, my name is Amanda Sorensen, one of 4 female drivers here at Formula Drift. I feel that being a female driver here in this male-dominated industry is so powerful. So it's very exciting to compete at this level of drifting. Has been a dream of mine, and to just know that I've made it to the highest level competing with these drivers, not only with like females, but as well with these boys, is so exciting.
The pink is iconic. This
Definitely.
is your car. How did you come up with all the things on it? And of course the pink was you, right?
Yeah, so first of all, it's an E46 BMW with an M4 body kit on it. So we kind of wanted to go for that newer look. This car is nothing stock about it. The team goes in, they build the drift car out, we strip the whole entire thing down to a bare chassis, and then they get to work. You're smelling the rubber, you're barely seeing through the visibility of the smoke, you're feeling the power of the car. It's so exciting. It's like driving at its very, very last end, but controlling it, where you're drifting and you're like getting as close as you can to the walls and getting as close as you can to your opponent. It's such an adrenaline feeling thing.
All right, still more to come, so go grab a cocktail and don't you dare touch that remote. We'll be right back. Welcome back to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin from the Warehouse Restaurant in Marina Del Rey. Time now for one of my favorite segments in the show, and yes, it's definitely because it has my name in it, but I'm okay with that. All right, check out my latest Dana Dare.
We're painting on water, and every design, every print is going to be uniquely different.
Dana, we dare you to come and try and make a silk scarf with us.
Using the ancient art of water marbling. My new silk art offers an interactive silk painting experience using the art of water marbling. It's been an art that's developed over centuries. It originated in about 1,200 years ago in Japan, possibly goes even further back to China, but the art traveled with Marco Polo and dispersed throughout Asia, down into India, Afghanistan, and Turkey. This is a design called a waved Icarus. It's very traditional, and you'll see it looks like feathers. This one we call our Hope Scarf. If anyone makes a scarf inspired by this one, Phil and I make a donation to an organization that funds research for children's cancer.
Anyone can do this. We've had blind people do it. We've had little kids. 2 years old is the youngest in his mum's arms, and then we had a 102-year-old in a wheelchair doing the same thing.
What? Well, what is this? Are you kidding me right now? They made us a scarf in our colors.
I'll be honest, art was not on my radar. Phil and I were looking for something that we could do together. We knew we were nearing retirement age.
Okay, so I'm gonna wear an apron. And I have to say, Rita is actually the one that wrote into us here at LA Unscripted, and this is the reason we're here today, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let's make some scarves.
So what you're gonna do is just go down like that, just like you're putting salt on.
Okay, it's like pepper on the painting right now. Oh, like this, okay.
Yes, but keep it against that side. You're gonna walk it all the way down to the end.
Wow. Okay, we're splitting the arches, so we're mixing the paint more.
We offer a wide variety of ways for people to encounter water marbling. We're most known for our scarf painting experience.
This is absolutely mesmerizing.
We do have a pay it forward program that Phil and I started because we're both cancer survivors. And so we have partnered with various charitable programs. We've worked with adults with special needs, cancer patients through Children's Cancer Network, Hoag Family Cancer Institute. We work with the UC system with their Campus Assault Resource and Education program, foster kids. We also do workshops here. And this is our classroom for our business course that we teach.
Okay.
Here we go.
Moment of truth. No way! It looks like feathers and Versace.
So Dana, you took the challenge, and it's amazing. Well done.
This was so fulfilling. This is so much fun, so therapeutic. You honestly don't want to stop. I am so excited about this. You know, I think this restaurant might actually be one of the most fun places to work in SoCal because you're surrounded by these stunning views, you've got the great food, but Jasmine Simpkins at another great local spot.
If I dance, that means I really like it.
My name is Abdullah Balde, also known as Chef AB.
What's up, I'm Marcus Yao, also known as Chef Mando.
And we are
Two Homies. So Two Homies started in March of 2020. We connected after both leaving our jobs. Like it was something we both wanted to do for a long time. So Comfort LA brought us on board. They loved the concept, loved what we was doing. It's not fine dining, it's like, it's fly dining.
We both have a parent from West Africa, and we both have a parent that was born here. So we just really combined everything we know growing up, from the African to the American to the soul to the Latin, and kind of just let it all marry and let it all just come out in the art form on the plate.
This is probably the most interesting fusion of food I have ever seen in my life, honestly. This is super dope. So what is on the plates? What do we have here?
So starting out right here, we have a passion fruit ceviche with some fresh tostadas, a little bit of ají amarillo up in there. Here we have the root beer braised short ribbed with whipped yams.
Pause. Root beer is in here?
There is root beer. That nice chocolate colored sauce you see is root beer reduced down to like a nice caramel, a little bit of red wine in there and some aromatics.
What?
We got the garlic noodle with lamb chops on there. Got some Thai basil and cilantro. Also got the jollof plate, Ghanaian jollof. Salmon, a little bit of barbecue jerk and cilantro lime cream on top, pickled onions and arugula salad. And last we have the sea bass tostadas.
Y'all playing with me. This is so good.
I've been cooking since 15, 16. That's when I really started taking it seriously. Decided to go to culinary school after I joined the Navy.
I've been doing food and cooking since I was about 7 or 8. My uncle owned a catering company. Right after high school, I went to culinary school to kind of push it a little more forward, and that turned into this.
Chef AB got flavor. You know, he knows how to really season food, knows what it needs, different combinations, and I think that's really rare.
Marcus has a real attention to detail, and he doesn't take shortcuts.
I think when we mesh our styles together and our knowledges, like it works.
And that is all the time we have for tonight. Thank you so much to the Warehouse Restaurant for our beautiful surroundings. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time. Good night. Mwah.